Does the moon impact on plants and gardening? Some people plant tomatoes, zucchini, and other crops that produce seeds inside a fruit when the moon is between first quarter and full. When the moon is waning, they plant root crops such as carrots. According to moon gardening lore, everything is directed towards roots during a waning moon. Where do these beliefs come from? Is it another case of science catching up with what was regarded as mythology and folklore? Animals also have bodies that consist mainly of water. When it's not full moon, the impact of the moon seems to have mostly to do with visibility and hunting patterns. However, when there is a full moon, vets are busier than at other times due to restless and injured animals. Here's a question for you. Have you noticed different behavior patterns in your animals during full moon? The bottom line is that our bodies pick up the vibrations of the moon and we feel threatened when the moon vibrations are strong during full moon. But we don't know what is threatening us, so we fight back. Now let me introduce you to a different source of energy that impacts on our behavior, the sun. And I'm not just talking about sunny and rainy days. There are times when solar flares and the radiation on the sun increases. When this happens, people tend to feel more excited and aggressive. This reaction tends to happen over a longer period than the moon cycle of 28 days, more like years. The Russian professor A. Alcheyevsky studied the traces of sunspots and compiled an index of mass human excitability, covering the years 5000 BC to 1922 AD. He indicated periods of minimum increasing, maximum and decreasing sunspot activity over these years. He then plotted social unrest in 72 countries against these years and discovered that significant social unrest coincided with periods of maximum sunspot activity. Some of the activities that coincided with these cycles of sunspots are the American Civil War and World War I. His research has since been backed up by a variety of other researchers. Why would people be more aggressive when there's increased solar activity? All the cells in our bodies contain positive and negative ions. Aspects of our lifestyles, such as stress, diet, and pollution, result in the destruction of negative ions. Grounding, which we will discuss later in detail, results in these negative ions being increased. However, as the saying goes, too much of a good thing is never good. With the solar flares, our bodies absorb a lot more negative ions over a much longer period of time. And the result is not simply a higher level of healthy energy. The result is too much excitement, even aggression, and that feeling of being attacked by an unseen power and having to fight back. Apparently, the radiation given out by the sun, which is blown to the earth by solar winds, results in vibrations of the body cells. This vibration is known as prana, or the ability to vitalize living things. As you can imagine, too much of a good thing is not good. The opposite also seems to be true. Where our metabolism rates are lower during periods where the sun activity is low, our immune systems are weakened and we are more prone to deadly diseases. The bottom line is, be much more aware of what resonates with you and what doesn't, so that you can also become aware of your actions. You are not your body. You are consciousness inhabiting a physical body. It's up to you to take care of your body, not only by feeding it, but also by protecting your body from danger.